Hey, yo, fellashippers, what up? Welcome to the Fellowship Hall with the twins of Ralph. I'm Ralph, and I'm back with my fellas, twin number 1, Keith, and twin number 2, Ken. Fellas, you know what the deal is.
What's up, fellowshippers? It's your boy Ken, aka the Odd Man Out. Thanks for tuning in with us today.
What's up, fellowshippers? It's your boy Keith, the moderator. You know me, I know you. Let's go ahead and get started. You know what we're reviewing. We're reviewing the season finale of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. Without any hesitation, let's go ahead and jump in because I think we're gonna have some things to talk about. Big Ham, go ahead and give us your thought about the episode 10 season finale.
What are we going to have to talk about?
Yeah, finale was almost trash.
What are we going to have to talk about?
It was
Garbage, man, come on, y'all.
It was
y'all got to give the fellowship or something, man. At least one thing happened unique went down.
I'm like the moral compass. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened, man.
Yeah.
Nothing happened, man.
Y'all took the words right out of my mouth.
They did not build off of episode 8 and 9 at all, man.
No way.
It was the police shaking down everybody. That was the whole episode. Bro, the police shaking down everybody.
This is going to be a drop ball to be remembered. I remember I was with my pops, me and my daddy. And my daddy is exactly 20 years older than me. So he graduated in 81. I graduated in 01. We was at a Sarasota North Panola football game. And he saw one of his former teammates, a freshman, on their freshman football. And they were playing against Lafayette for the Tri-Lake Championship. And they were down like 3 or 4. They were trying to score a touchdown last play of the game. And this receiver dropped the ball, hit him right in the chest. And they were still talking about it 20 minutes later. And that's what's going to happen with this
20 years later,
right here.
You mean 20 years later they're still talking about
20 years later, they still remember it vividly.
Yeah.
And we going to remember today. Bro, nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
First of all, it's pure trash that Kanan didn't kill the dude.
Yes.
Let's just get that out the way. He should have killed them first and foremost. That's number one.
Big Ham, let me interrupt you for 1 second, man. In the last week's episode, 2 shots were heard. In this episode, he only shot him once.
I don't think they showed the second shot. He was going to do
the second time. He had already shot him twice. The first time.
Yeah, he shot him twice.
He shot the first time in the last episode, and they showed the second shot in this episode.
Okay, my bad.
And he didn't do the third. He didn't do the third shot in this episode. Yeah,
do the third shot.
Big Ham.
So,
go ahead.
And then that's the first thing. The second thing was, don't try to make me think that Rock had this thing planned out from the time that Lulu stole that dude jacket.
Stuff kept going wrong.
That was not the plan.
I think it was the plan.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
The plan wasn't to kill. The plan wasn't to kill Howard. They're probably gonna use the jacket to try to set Unique up on something else.
But she already knew about Howard. She had already talked to Howard when she had him do it. I think that was.
Man, that was 3 episodes ago. He stole that jacket, man.
2 episodes.
You know the episodes don't represent days, right?
Yeah, man, but I don't know. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. All right, Lulu, go take his jacket because we're gonna go kill Howard and we're gonna set Unique up for it.
Well, she didn't tell him about what she was gonna do. She just had him take the jacket because Lou was mad that they shot.
She said that they shot Howard.
Yeah.
On top of Lou was upset that she said Kanan to do it.
Right.
But I mean, nothing happened. Kanan shot dude and ran off with Unique jacket on, and the whole rest of the episode was cops shaking everybody down.
Cops shaking people down.
Get some evidence.
Angrily. And only black people.
Only black people. Nothing happened. Yeah. And the only thing that was revealed in this episode was the thing that us 3 been saying for the last 4 episodes, and that jukebox is the hardest thing on the show.
And Jukebox is the realest.
Jukebox is the smartest on the show. The hardest thing on the show. Absolutely. That's how she came in and set everything straight in the little room with Kanan. She came to, to chill out with him as he lay up. She came in there and then she told him what he was and who he is and what he ain't. Yep. She told him about the game.
Yep.
Then she let Berg know, I'm just playing you. Berg, you a keyboard. I'm just playing you.
or puppet strings. Or puppet strings.
Yeah, I'm just playing you. And then you still don't know nothing. I still ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Exactly.
You know, that's the only thing that I enjoyed about the show was this Jukebox becoming more and more gangster on the show. That was it. Everything else was pure trash.
Well,
Nothing
when
happened.
Luke
Jester did nothing happen. That was my biggest issue with the show. Nothing
Nothing
happened.
happened.
when
Unique got
Lumen told
arrested.
Jess to shut the f up, that was something.
That was a highlight. Other than that,
That
shut up
was a
and
highlight,
drive.
but
That was a highlight, but that was still enough,
that
not
was
enough to
it.
save it. Not enough to
Sad
save it.
it's sad that we
But my
say
thing
it's just a
is,
highlight.
he told her to shut the F up, but he still wanted to lead. He still gonna take her advice. He
Yeah.
wanted to lead a game and become a record producer full time. So why you tell her to shut up? I mean, bro, and then Unique gonna have a. I'm pretty sure he gonna have an alibi. And then, of course, Kanan fell and bloodied himself up. So now they're gonna see some AB negative blood
On the
that's
jacket.
not from somebody else that's not old boy, and they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna piece it together.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
we
so
see
do
that
y'all
coming.
think? Do y'all? So look, what the only thing that would have helped it, and it was. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was bad. The only thing that would have helped it is if Howard had said, "Unique shot me."
That's the
If
only thing
Howard
they
had
could have
said that,
saved it
they
at the
could have helped
end.
the show, but it didn't. They left a huge cliffhanger for a garbage episode. They gave us nothing. Last week's episode could have been the finale because
Exactly.
it was enough
Way
happening in it
better.
to at least satisfy you. This satisfied us with this didn't satisfy us at all. It was
They
I
peaked
keep
too
saying
soon,
trash,
bro.
but it's hard.
Mhm.
They peaked too
They
soon.
peaked too soon. They
Yep.
peaked too soon.
Mhm.
I mean, a couple of shootouts probably could have helped it out a little bit, but other
Nothing.
than that,
Nothing.
It
Ken,
was
go
bad.
ahead with yours if you got some.
I really don't have anything else to say other than it was bad. But the only thing that that didn't quite sit well with me is at the end when Rock looking over the city smoking like she the kingpin and she the puppet master. Kanan last word was you can't trust anybody, not even your mama. But what did he know that Rock did to him? Because the only thing that we seeing that Rock did to him was have him shoot a cop, which is what Juke said. But other than that, what other evidence do we have that Kanan doesn't trust Rock?
So
She
Ken,
still got him
remember,
out of the
like
city.
hold
gotta
on.
remember
This is narrator Kanan talking now,
narrator
not
Kanan.
Kanan.
Yeah, you
Okay.
gotta remember that's never the case. So he probably
Okay.
found out later on that
Foreshadowing.
he
Okay.
probably found out later on that that she put him out there to kill his pops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
got
why
it.
yeah.
What else, Ken?
Other than that, man, nothing. I mean, they
This
made
is
the
a
cops
short
seem like
episode.
huge jerks, which I guess that's what they wanted them to be. But it
That's
was
what they
just
are.
it was
That was
trash,
the most
man.
realistic thing. That's the most realistic thing to happen.
It was
Back in the day, anyway. For
some
sure,
cops.
yeah.
It
Man,
was
still
trash,
today.
man. Yeah,
To this
yeah.
day.
It's
To
still
this
bad.
day.
It's bad cops out there, just like it's bad people out there, man. But the show was horrible. And you stole my thunder because I was said him telling just to shut up and drive was partly was a highlight in an abysmal episode. And then obviously my disdain for Famous is even more, man. I don't know, man. This Joker just. I don't like this kid. I don't like this character, man. And like him going crazy because of Car beside him was playing the song, just going crazy over it. And
It's
Lou
their song,
half
man.
dead.
Give him a break,
Lou half
man.
dead. No breaks. Famous gotta go.
All right, I'll go ahead and give my little 2 cents. The show wasn't trash, but it wasn't good, man. Like I was watching it and I kept looking at the time and I was like, when is something gonna happen?
When is something gonna happen?
And then they kind of played Marvin off to the side. They didn't give us no revenge on Tony.
Nope.
Marvin went and did the jacket stuff, almost got caught. Then Marvin get pulled over by the cops. I immediately thought that Rock had set him up, honestly. That was my immediate thought, that Rock had set him up. And then it was Tony, and I was like, oh yeah, Tony.
I thought they were gonna shoot him. Now, if they had killed Marvin, it at least would have been something. And I'm like, no, don't kill Marvin right here. But nothing, that didn't even happen. He at the jail, he at the police station laughing.
The police or you
the
thought
police. Yeah. But that wasn't enough, man. Like I felt like they barely used Marvin in this episode. I mean, don't get me wrong, he had an important mission. He had an important mission, but it was like in the background. You didn't see it. You saw him go into the room. It was a close call, but not really. He had already got out. I feel like Jukebox carried the show again, and she wasn't even in it that
series,
much, man.
That's the sad thing about it.
3 C's.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I feel so bad,
man. Raising LeBurn.
I feel hashtag. I feel so bad, man, because Jukebox. We wanted Jukebox singing to go away in the first couple of episodes. More so,
that
Ken.
Was y'all too. I didn't say
more
that.
so, Ken. But she's the reason why I'm still invested in this show, man. And I hate that she's dead in the current Power universe, because now that we got her background, we know more about her story. We want to see that grow, and they need to have a spinoff of Laverne show, man. Forget
You know the crazy thing about it. Jukebox is the only one on the show that's never wrong, even as an adult. Kanan killed her when she was telling him the right thing to do.
That's
as far as
true.
the game goes,
Great
That's true.
Jukebox is the only one that's
Great
never been
point.
wrong.
That's true.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
And then the
And
whole,
what-
yeah, but like you said, the Marvin and Tony stuff was just thrown in there.
Thrown
Her
in
being
there.
at the police station didn't even make sense. If they already had a warrant out for his arrest, it was sloppy, man.
Rock didn't tell him, like they didn't show Rock telling them on camera. Like it was just
That's right. That's
it was bad writing for this episode, man. This episode has so much potential, and it fell on his face big time. Howard's still alive. Not only he's still alive, he able to talk at the end of the episode. And then he's like, who did it? Who did it? And you know, he's sitting there like, and then it go away. They didn't give us anything on this episode, man. Fellas, let them know what y'all think. But
maybe we
I
too
didn't think
harsh.
much of this episode, man. I didn't think much of this episode.
Man,
I mean, I guess we can go to the guys to go.
trash.
Yeah.
I guess we can guess to go if y'all want to, man. But
Let's go.
this episode didn't do it for me, man. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in this episode, man. But I mean, one more thing, real quick. Like you said, Big Ham, Jukebox told Kanan what the fella's been saying all season. He ain't this big bad gangster. He's a boy that's messing up constantly.
Constantly.
He's a kid. That's what she told him. And remember, we had a commenter. I don't know if they were a hauler or not, but we had a commenter that was telling us how wrong we were.
Yeah.
About Kanan, how he's not supposed to be a savage, blah blah blah. But the thing is, he's supposed to be a savage, and Jukebox confirmed, like you said, Jukebox confirmed everything we saying that he is not. He's not ready for this game. Yeah,
exactly.
Not right now. At least he's just a kid. He's just a kid.
Mm-hmm. And what's the whole reason to bring Symphony back in, man? Like Symphony is always Rock's fallback. You know, he always the last resort, but he comes through in the clutch.
Man, if I was Symphony, I'd let him dead in that bodega.
Let that guy sit in the bodega.
Come on, man. She done dumped you because her brother got hemmed up. For no reason. You ain't got nothing to do with it. She like you set the house on fire.
What happened to Davina?
We forgot Scrap. Scrap was in the episode. Meaningless for him to be in the episode.
Him and Kanan respect each other, and so that saves the episode. I don't know what's that supposed to mean, man. And then, like I said, what happened to Davina? We got no closure on her either, man. It's just a lot of open-ended
in the system. She in the system now.
This is some of that writing that we used to hate on the original Power because they could have did so much. Once you set the bar so high for you to be mediocre, it's like a slap in the viewer's face, and they slapped
at least on the original Power, they were screwing up the right. At least on the original Power, when they were screwing up the writing, it was people getting off left and right.
Yeah,
they were screwing the right up, but at least it was supposed to get shot.
At least Ghost was progressing. At least Ghost was still progressing. Now, Kanan, what's in Maryland? Because I remember anything ever happening about the state of Maryland, but nevertheless, man, I don't know. It was
I thought Symphony was taking him to his grandmother, like Kanan had referenced early in the show when she was trying to get him to go to a different school.
Did she live in Maryland? I can't remember.
I don't know if she lived in Maryland. I don't think so. Okay. I thought she just lived in a different part of New York.
Yeah. Well, it don't matter. The finale today was bad. Big Hand, go ahead and introduce this Gots to Go segment, man. I'm not really even feeling it.
All right, here's our next segment. One of our favorite segments, the Gots to Go segment. Where we introduce
the writing Gots to Go.
Where we introduce 3 characters from the show who gots to go, and we mean they gotta be brutally murdered, brutally off, because these characters are making things difficult for our criminal protagonists. And then a lot of times we just say they got to go because they get on our nerves.
Yes, we be selfish sometimes.
A lot of times, if it's a character we hate, we just get them up out of here. All right, but this is our got to go segment from 3 to 1. Get it out, of course. We always put ours in order from third most got to go to the most got to go. Right. That's what we got right now. So here's our got to go segment. Keith, I know you're upset. Go ahead and kick that thing off, man.
My got to go this week. I guess in starting with number 3, it's still gonna be Burke. Burke got to go because Burke is the one that's leading the charge right now while Howard's sitting in the hospital. And even last week, before Howard was in the hospital, Burke was leading the charge against Kanan. And we know that Kanan is our criminal protagonist along with his mom and the Thomas family. So it's gonna be Burke. Next.
I'll go. My number 3 got to go is Tony. We started this show with her on my list, and we're gonna end the season with her on my list. Tony got to go. She flipped on Marvin, and it is what it is.
Yeah, Big Ham.
My number 3 got to go is also Tony. Stitches always got to get those stitches, man. She got to go. You know what I'm saying? She snitched on Marvin. You know, and Marvin already found out. So he's straight.
We don't know that he know, Ralph.
Right.
Oh, you mean you mean he found it at the police station?
Yeah. He found out
at the police station, but y'all referenced earlier. Rock might have told him off camera.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man.
That should have been on camera.
Yeah, he knew it. He played it. He played it right. So number 3 got to go with Tony. Now let me give y'all my number 2 got to go. Let me snake this thing. My number 2 got to go is Rock.
Oh, I'm not mad anymore at that.
Rock has been on my list a lot. And let me just say, one thing I can't stand is people who cocky and hadn't done nothing.
Ain't got no reason to be.
You ain't got no reason to be cocky. Rock sitting up here on top of a bridge or roof or something, smoking a cigarette like she
finished.
You ain't did nothing but take L's the whole time.
Take L's. That's your phrase for her. Take L's.
Nothing. You ain't did nothing. You ain't got no connect.
Nope.
Does she have connected to dude ever decided to make a deal with her?
Not yet.
Nope. Not yet.
She ain't got no way to re-up.
And
she's sitting there here like she just run it there. You ain't did that, Rock.
Where did they have all that product though? They had a decent amount of product.
They did have a decent amount of product. I don't know.
It had to be their leftovers. It was their leftovers from the bodega.
They claimed they were stepping on it, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was leftovers from bodega.
I don't know. Go ahead. But my number 2 got to go is Rock.
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
My number 2 got to go. I'm gonna remain faithful. It's Unique. We still need to get Unique out of here. I mean, at the end of the day, whether Rock taking L's or not, Unique is a big detractor to them, a big threat to them. So Unique is my number 2 guys to go. And Unique, I don't know, man. I think him seeing the jacket in there and then immediately noticing the blood on it, because the jacket already was red and white on the sleeve. I don't know. They just let him see stuff, and he figured out stuff too quick in an instant. And then as soon as he figured it out, the police at the door. But nevertheless, I'm not gonna harp on the writing anymore.
He probably been looking for that jacket and couldn't find it. Now,
when he saw it, it was like, oh, this tricky woman.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's what it is. It's a jacket with his name on it.
Yeah.
No, he probably would have wear that. He probably
know he was missing it. Yeah,
I know the jacket. And all of a sudden he found it and got blood on it. He knew what was up.
Yep. Who you got, Keith?
All right, I gotta be honest, man. I was a lot disappointed with this episode, so it was kind of hard for me to find people. But I'm gonna stay loyal to the fellowshippers also, and to you guys, and still say that my number 2 is Jess. Jess still talking too much.
Yep,
she's still talking too much. Don't get me wrong. What she's saying to Lulu is actually right. But she hasn't earned the right to say
she's not a wife. She's a girlfriend.
She's a girlfriend. She just got in the game. She telling him about his family when he been with the family. She like trying to turn him,
But the other thing about that, man, it's coming from a place of selfless.
It is. She's looking out for herself and her brother.
She telling them because she want her brother to get to blow up.
Yeah. So my number 2 is still it's gonna be just this week. All right, Ken, go ahead and give us your number 1.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
My number 1 got to go this week is the season 1 finale of Raising Kanan. It was trash, man. Raph and I came out just both guns are blazing. You tried to rein us back in saying it wasn't trash, it just wasn't good, but it was trash.
Good.
This whole episode should be deleted and erased from all history. And they should have just ended last week, man.
It could have been like 10 minutes. The 10 minutes with Unique getting arrested, but that's about it.
That didn't nothing even amount for that. We don't even know what's going to happen.
10 minutes with Unique getting arrested and Juke talking to Kanan. That's it.
Juke couldn't even save it, man. It was bad. Juke is great, man. Like I said, Raising Laverne should be the show, but this finale was terrible, man. You can't have a finale putting out garbage. If this was last week's episode and then events like last week happened this week, I could deal with it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
this
It's
as a
like a
finale,
build-up episode. Yeah, it wasn't nothing.
this was
Like, bro, we
garbage.
didn't like they didn't even come back, and you had to come back and have Juke and Marvin have some kind of scene after last week, bro.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't just you
Exactly.
can't just brush past something like that. You can't just brush past that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like something like the whole family needed to come together and talk about what went down in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
At least them
Yeah.
two. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
it, man. My number one got to go is this season finale.
Yeah. All right, Big Ham, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And fellowship is, I want you to know that we don't talk to each other about our gots to go before we pod. And I think we kind of gave it away throughout this whole pod. But I'm gonna have to basically agree with Ken and agree with Ken because my number one gots to go this week is the writing for this episode. Basically, this finale episode was terrible. It
Horrible.
had so much potential from last week. Howard could have died or talked. Marvin could have got revenge on Tony. Rock could have talked more to Kanan about what happened with Howard, and then Juke should have been able to talk to Marvin. Like it was so much that they left, and if they waiting for next season, okay, that's fine, but give us something. And they gave us nothing but a bunch of running around with cops. This was like the Burke episode today, and I didn't care for it. So the writing on this season finale was terrible to me. All right, Big Ham, go ahead and close it up.
Hey man, an extreme overreaction. My gots to go. My number one gots to go is Power Book 3. They can
Oh
cancel
man,
it.
come on now.
They can cancel it, bro.
Dang,
They
man.
can
We
cancel it.
gotta see Ghosts
It's,
and Tommy and Angela.
man, look, if they can't do no better than this when they did this season finale, I don't have to watch it no more, bro.
Oh
I
Oh
mean,
man, that's
man,
harsh.
that is hard.
I enjoyed the series.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the series. I wanted to enjoy the series. The last two episodes before this one were pretty good. They were the best two episodes of the season.
yeah.
And then like, and that's about I enjoyed the series even more than the Moral Compass. The Moral Compass, every week we came over here,
It
he was
was a
saying it was a
solid
solid
episode. Yeah,
episode.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
was okay episode. It was almost solid. Nothing happened. And then you just throw up some mess like this as a season finale,
It
It
was
was
bad.
bad.
and you a part of the Power universe. I mean, following Power Book 2, which had a
Mm-hmm.
strong season finale.
It
Strong
did.
finale. Yeah.
It did.
Strong season finale. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
man. I
Yeah.
almost tell you what. The only thing that's gonna save this is more jukebox and
Yeah.
finally get to Ghost and Tommy and Kanan
Tommy.
hooking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Ham. Last week you said if Howard is not dead, that's gonna ruin the previous two episodes and this one.
It
And it
ruined
did.
it.
It
It
did.
It
did.
did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like to be right, but I didn't want to be right
Yeah.
in this case.
You do like to be right.
Yeah.
I do. I love it.
Everybody that was close to death didn't die on this show.
Nobody
I
Scrap.
get
mean,
dropped, man, on this show. That's the
this dude
that's the
Howard, they
theme of the
said
show.
he got.
Nobody's get dropped.
Yeah.
Did I hear them say something about like the cancer the guy to his liver and
They
something
talking about
else?
his spleen, a lot of stuff
Spleen,
got a
all that.
lung, I think, everything. And this joker's still fighting hard with 2 bullets in him. They messed up, man. First of all, Kanan had the chance to put the last bullet in him, man.
I don't know why he did. And then he
He
lied to
got
his mama.
scooped for no reason.
Mm-hmm. It was
All
bad.
right, fellas, shippers, make sure you go in the comments and let us know. We harshed this episode, but we expected more, and we
It's
didn't get it.
deserved.
We deserved
We gotta give y'all
it.
the pure
It was
unadulterated
warranted.
truth, man.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's what it is. Yeah. All right, Big Ham. I think this was kind of a short episode, and it's kind of a surprise from the build-up we were waiting on. But
Excuse me.
it is what
Yeah,
it is,
man.
man. Yeah.
It happens,
Go ahead and
man.
close it out,
Hey,
man.
listen,
For
y'all.
not only just close out the whole season right now. We're not closing out episode for next week. We're closing out the whole season, man.
Yep.
Listen, we thank y'all for tuning into the Fellowship Hall of the Twins and Ralph as we review Power Book 3, Season 1, Raising Kanan.
Raising Laverne. Oh, my bad.
Listen, this season ended trash, but excuse me, October is almost here. That means Insecure is going to save us, okay?
Save it.
We're going to be reviewing Insecure next.
Settle down.
Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in for Insecure. Easter's going to save us. It's the last season of Insecure. That's
Just
already
saying.
heartbreaking as it is. But
Exactly.
Insecure never fails.
What?
And the,
Secure is okay, man. I'm riding with y'all on it, but it's okay. Don't build it up like it's Ozarks or it's Power Season 1 now. I mean, let's keep it real.
Ozark
Keep
is
it
hard to
real.
beat, man. The writing on
Ozark is
Ozark
Hard
is
to beat.
is
it's
immaculate.
Immaculate,
But
man.
it is good.
but Insecure coming. Y'all ride with us as we review Insecure. We're gonna have some more segments, some different segments. We won't have any guys to go on think Insecure.
Maybe.
We're gonna have some
Maybe.
different segments. So make sure you ride with us on that.
Hit
Once
that
again,
notification.
hit that notification bell, like and subscribe to these videos. Follow us on our YouTube page, The Fellowship Hall, Facebook page, The Fellowship Hall. Follow me on social media, Raphael Hammond on Facebook, and Hamdog22 on Twitter and Instagram. Until then, fellowshippers, y'all be blessed, man.
Until
Be
we meet
blessed.
again, fellowshippers, be blessed.
Till we meet